What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard. It's Bubba's Daily Update for Monday, October the 30th, 2017, and pretty much of a mixed day. Markets were lower overnight. The NASDAQ managed to turn on a huge rally, only to fail on the thought that there's going to be a quirk in the little tax plan of how they're going to disperse it. And then, of course, ended up rallying on the day anyways. However, the S&P and the Dow were down, I guess, about a third of a percent or something like that. You know, $10 on the S&P and about 80 or 90 on the Dow. Russell got clobbered, so that's certainly something that bears watching. The Russell would be the key risk index, and of course, if they're not happy, then we're probably not going a lot higher. But again, there's really not a lot going on. It's a big week. You've got jobs, you've got the tax plan coming out. You've got a whole bunch of things happening this week before. So I don't expect a real lot of action. I think that when you look at oil was extremely flat today, in between, about a 20 or 30 cent range, which is ridiculous. Bonds have made a big move up, which makes sense off of a dead cat bounce. Gold rallied on the news a little bit. The dollar was down a little bit, but really nothing was all that earth-shattering other than probably the Russell, which did have a big beatdown. Now, one thing that I think came to mind here is if you watch the agricultural markets, there's now talk about corn and how low the prices are. To me, that signifies there's probably a bottom in that market now. We've been in this solid consolidation range for months, yet now they're talking about how bad the price of corn is, and they're comparing it to 5 years ago. Long and short of it, that would be a buy signal to me. I think you saw some interesting action in the meats today. Cattle, both fats and feeders, got close to up limit. In fact, fats were up limit and locked for a while, and then gave back a little bit. Now still closed higher on the day, but I think that's a pretty good sign that the highs are in there now for the time being as well. The overall picture is simple. We're still kind of watching earnings, and this manipulation of earnings, of under-promising and over-delivering, is becoming somewhat of an epidemic. But you are getting these big moves, and Amazon managed to be higher again today, and a couple of the others. Apple was up, Facebook, Bubba. They all report this week. But again, I'm saying this just straight up. Look for some disappointment, not necessarily in the earnings, but in how much faster and much more this market will propel higher. I think you're probably reaching some sort of a point where it will at least pause or stall. But again, you've got the jobs number this week, so I don't expect a ton of action this week. I think you've seen the moves. I think the bonds are probably a pretty good sale around here. I think the euro currency's probably got a little bit of room to rally. But at the end of the day, we're really in nowhere land. At the end of the day, we're still not making any big moves. We still got that 3% move. First, we need the 1% move, then the 3% move, and that would give us some indication of some volatility come back. But for now, I think you just got to continue to be patient and observe the markets, looking for good opportunities and trying to find the right level of certain stocks. But we don't want to try to muscle the market or push through the market, because the market is always right. So let's be careful in here. Let's see what goes on, and we'll come back tomorrow again with an update. Make sure you check out highschoolinvesting.com and check out my link, Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. We're looking for some donors to help us out to keep the high school program going. And certainly if you'd like to do that, it'd be great. But check it out, because we want to make sure that we can push forward with this program. And of course, I will do something special, a special webinar and a couple autographed copies of my book. There's a couple of levels that you get that. In the meantime, don't forget to catch the Bubba Show every day, 2 to 3 Eastern Time at libertytalk.fm. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Bubba's Daily Update. That'll do it for today, Monday, the 30th of October. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.